We have this one again for the 14th lesson of integration. We are still dealing with substitution method. Okay. Sometimes they will not tell you that using the substitution method or using the substitution. They will only say evaluate. That's all. They will only give you this, then they ask you to evaluate. So you have to observe and see that in a situation like this, I need to use the substitution method. Okay. So the integral is that from 1 to 2 are the limits, and the function is x minus 1, x plus 2 to the power of 4 dx. So here they have helped us already that using u equal to x plus 2, u equal to x plus 2. So what does that mean using the substitution method? Substitution method is about bringing in a new variable that is here to replace x. And when it is replacing x, there are three things the new variable will do. It will replace x here, it will change this dx, and it will change the limit if there are limits. Okay, so what do we do now? Let's find out. We need to change x, we need to change the x, we need to change the limit. But as it stands now, the only thing that we can change is this x plus 2, because x plus 2 is given as u. Even if it is not given, we would have suggested again, let u equal to x plus 2. So x plus 2 is u. So if x plus 2 is u, what is left again to change? We need to change x. So we need to create a provision that will later change this x. What do we do? Let's make here x the subject. Yeah, we say, well, there are two ways to do it. There are two ways to do it. You can say u, we move these two here, minus 2 equal to x. So when you see x, what do you write? You write u minus 2. This one is okay. What is the other way? The other way is to eliminate the whole expression. Not just x, but the whole expression. But it is the same like this. How do we do it? Once we have u equal to x plus 2, and we want to replace the whole of x minus 1. So let us create minus 1 here, x minus 1. The only way to create here minus x minus 1 is by saying minus 3. Remember, if we say minus 3, it will become x minus 1. See? X minus 1. But this is an equation. Whatsoever we do on one side must be done on the other side. If the right hand side will say minus 3, here you're supposed to say minus 3. So in that case, when you see x minus 1, what do you write? Minus 3 plus 2. Yeah. Or if you want to use this. But don't worry, this and this may seem different, but they are the same, because for this x is u minus 2, and you have minus 1. You later have u minus 3. U minus 3 is just the same. Okay, so I think this one is so easy to think of as compared to adding both sides for some, but I just displayed the two. Any of them you think you can follow, no problem. So let's create a provision for x. So this is u, this comes here minus 2. This is x. So we go again. If we see x plus 2, we write u. If we see x, we write this. So it remains this and the limit. Let us create provision for dx. So with this one here, we say du, here is x, dx. We differentiate with respect to x. If we differentiate x, what do we get? 1. If we differentiate, what do we get? 0. Is 0. So meaning this is what we have. But 1 is the same as 1 over 1. 1 over 1. So dx times 1 is dx, du times 1 is du. So whenever we see dx, what do we write? Du. If we see x, what do we write? U minus 2. If you see x plus 2, what do we write? X plus 2, we write u. We are done with those cases. What is left? How do we change the limit? Because the limit you see here, they are here because of x. So you trying to replace x with u, you need also to change what? The limit. Yes. You are the, though it's not working like that, I want to say we have some countries in the world wherein if President A is in power, President A has his own administration. So if you want to replace President A, you have to create a provision again to what? To replace the administration, all those that are ministers or whatsoever. You have to bring your own. So X has the limit 1 and 2. So now you want to replace X. So you must come with what? Its own limit. That's what we want to do now. All right. So we say if u is equal to x plus 2, u is x plus 2. All right. So how do we bring the new limit? We say no problem. Let's just do it this way. If u equal to x plus 2, right? Now we have 1, we have 2. If x is 1, why would we say u? Because this one is not for you, it is for x. 2 is not for you, it is for x. So if x is 1, so we have u equal to x, which is now 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. If x is equal to what? 2, we have u is equal to x. What is x? 2 plus 2, which is 4. So we've done everything that is there to be done. So now we can go, our new integral is like this. 1 gives us 3. 2 gives us 4. What is x? X is u minus 2. Just for x. And we have minus 1. What is x plus 2? X plus 2 is u. How about the power 4? It is this one. How about the x? The x is the u. That's good. See? As I was saying, President A has this minister, has this minister. So if President B wants to come to power to replace President X, you want to replace President X, President X will go away with what? With its ministers, with its own ministers. So you has to come again with its own minister. Okay, so now we say the integral from 3 to 4 u minus 3, then u to the power 4 du. Okay, so the integral from 3 to 4, this divided by this divided by this. Okay, so this u takes away 1 u here, leaving 1 over u to the power 3. 3 over u to the power 4. So now 3 to 4 again, this u goes up, minus 3. This goes up, minus 4. So now let's try to integrate as usual. Okay, so how do we integrate? We add 1 to the power. We add 1 plus 1. But adding 1 will give us a new power of what? Minus 2. So we divide by minus 2. This is minus 3. So here is minus 4. With this minus 4, how do we integrate? We add 1 to the power. And the new power becomes minus 4 plus 1 minus 3. Do we need to say plus C? No, because there are limits 3 to 4. 3 to 4. Okay, plus by minus is minus. Half u2 minus 2. This and this is plus. This takes away this. U raised to what? Minus 3. Because minus 4 plus 1. 3, 4. You can substitute now if you want to, no problem. But let's avoid the negative powers. So we say minus. This u will come down. 1 over. There is 2 down already. When this u comes down, u squared with a positive sign. Yeah, with the positive power. This is plus 1 over u to the power 3. So 3 to 4. So now we can substitute wherever we see u, we write 4. So minus 1 over 2u. What is u? 4. Plus 1 over u. What is u? 4. We are done using 4. Minus. Always use minus here. So this is minus 1 over 2 times u. What is u now? 3. Plus 1 over. What is u? 3 to the power 3. So minus 1 over 4 square is 16. 16 times 2, 32. This is 1 over 64. Minus 1 over 3 square is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. Plus 1 over 27. Minus 1 over 32. Plus 1 over 64. Minus by minus is plus 1 over 18. Minus by plus is minus 1 over 27. So, you don't want to waste time, just use the calculator so that you do not waste time. So, negative 1 over 32 plus 1 over 64 and plus 1 over 18 minus 1 over 27 minus 1 over 27. Wow, so we have 5 over, okay, let me write it here, please. Yeah, minus 1 over 32 plus 1 over 64 plus 1 over 18 minus 1 over 27 is 5 over 1728. 1728. So thank you for watching. Do not forget to follow, like, share, and comment. Also subscribe again to the YouTube channel. Thank you. See you in my next video.